chase that check, chase that check, yeah, chase that check, chase that check, yeah. Let cash accumulate over days and chase the check. I gotta let this money chase the check. I gotta let the money work for me and chase the check. Cash accumulate over days. Let cash accumulate over days and chase the check for days. Let cash accumulate over days and chase the check for days. Let cash accumulate over days and chase the check for days. Let cash accumulate over days and chase the check for days. Chase that check. I gotta get that money. I gotta chase that check. But if you ain't got no spend, and you ain't chase no check, then you ain't get no money, then you ain't got no tech. And I can bleed it, and I can trust it, and I can bleed what I wanna do, I want it, and I can bleed what I wanna do, I love it. They hating on me in public, I love it. But I be chasing money, and I be chasing honeys, and that's my fucking problem. I'm a fucking dummy, but I'm a crash one, and that's one day, honey, and you gon' get that one day when I'm gone chasing money. Let cash accumulate over days and chase that check for days. Let cash accumulate over days and chase that check for days. Let cash accumulate over days and chase that check for days. Let cash accumulate over days and chase that check for days. Let cash accumulate over days and chase that check for days. Let cash accumulate over days and chase that check over days. Chase that check. Yeah, chase that check. I had a moment of silence, cause I be chasing that check. And this shit so crazy, I don't even stress. Yeah, the bitch laugh, but they ain't the first time she laugh. It's like a boomerang, she come bouncing back. Just because it did, yeah, she do a spin, yeah, she do the spin, yeah, she spit on that 10, yeah, but I'ma stay on point, I gotta get that money, just like my joints, they spread out, and I fly my wings, if I was a bird, I'd be a wing. Yeah, you get it? Yeah, that's first class shit. First class, you don't even know what I'm talking about. Bitch, I'm the pilot lit. I'm the pilot lit. Business owner. I represent. I'm from the fold. Everybody throw up that shit. Let cash accumulate over days. And chase that check for days. Let cash accumulate over days. And chase that check for days. Over days and chase that check for days. Let cash accumulate over days and chase that check for days. Let cash accumulate over days and chase that check for days. Let cash accumulate over days and chase that check for days. Let cash accumulate over days and chase that check for days. Let cash accumulate over days and chase that check for days.
What's up, ladies and gentlemen? This is the recap with Let Cash Accumulate Over Days. This is recap coverage from the stock and crypto market. These are live ideas of thought and studies. This is not financial advice on this stream or with this company. With that being said, let's go ahead and get right into the action. What happened today? Dow closes more than 300 points lower on discouraging Home Depot forecast. Debt ceiling concerns. The Dow Jones Industrial Average closed below its 50-day average for the first time since March 30th. The 30 stock index dropped 336 points, 0.46 points, or 1.0.1% to 33,012.14. 33,012.14. So the S&P 500 fell 0.64% to 4,109.90. The NASDAQ composite declined 0.18% to 12,343.5. So that's pretty much what happened. The market did pull back, but it didn't seem like it because you had big tech, you had the NASDAQ. They were leading the way all day today. They were green. All the AI names such as Meta, Microsoft, NVIDIA, AMD, they were all up. You know, they were green. They were really going up today. Some just shot up right from the open, and the rest of the market kind of really was overall red. Didn't flush no new lows, but you know, due to Home Depot's earnings, the market ended up red. So we're going to be looking at that closely, seeing how that correlation works out the rest of the week. But three things to watch this week on Wall Street. Still, retail sales, you saw it. Now you see how it plays out now. The data's out. Now see how it plays out. Debt ceiling worries is going to continue, you guys, until we can really get a actual, I guess, a date to know what we're going to do on that debt ceiling. Those worries will continue until we know what's going on with that. Walmart earnings is coming up. Home Depot, you see how that reacted, and Target in the morning is going to be very key. So is people buying Target or is people buying Walmart? That's what like the real question is right now in retail. And whichever one is being brought, that's the one that's going to go up. And apparently, and the one that's not, it may not go up. So we'll see. At the end of the day, you know, we'll see. You know, but that's what kind of the feeling is right now overall on Wall Street with the earnings and you know it being retail. One stock to buy, one stock to sell this week. Apparently, we're about 50% right as of now. Sell Home Depot. That was a sell. You've seen that it did go down. Sell Home Depot. So we'll be seeing if buy Walmart is right on Thursday morning, you guys. We'll be looking closely at that. Here are my top 5 things to know this week. Debt ceiling talks, you know, that's going to continue, you guys. Like I said, retail sales, just watch it play out. Powell is speaking, you guys. He has a speech at 11 a.m. on Friday. So Friday's going to be a really, really action-packed day with Powell speaking. You know, they got him speaking on a Friday as well. So things may, you know, we may get our move on Friday, considering that Powell's speaking on Friday. So just keep that in mind if you do see the market kind of consolidate the remainder of the week. Just know it'll be because of Powell. We're anticipating what he has to say here, and it's going to keep going into next week, next month. So keep that in mind. But also all the earnings that's reporting, you know, that's what you need to be looking out for as well too. The earnings that's going to continue to report. You know, it's a China week with Baidu. They went up. They've been going up crazy. I think the dates were off in the U.S. I think China represented Baidu earnings on Monday, actually. In the U.S. Said it was Tuesday. So, but it really kind of gapped up or went up like $8 to $9 on Monday. So it looks like they had their earnings Monday, really, Baidu. So the dates could have been off on that with the U.S. and China, but you know, they're not really too fond of each other right now anyway. But China is looking good over there right now. Baidu is. We'll see what Alibaba's doing. They're right now at a buying area for sure, but we'll be seeing if that's true over there in China. If they are buying in China, then you know Baba probably will be going back up quickly. So we'll be looking at that earnings coming up next. But this Thursday. But economic data this week, you see Monday and Tuesday how it kicked off. And now we're in the middle of the week. Wednesday, housing starts. It's going to be very key, you guys. It's going to reflect with the market. Looks like Thursdays, though. Thursday and Fridays are action-packed days. Thursday, you got a lot of economic data, jobless claims, Philly Fed manufacturing index, and existing home sales. So a lot of data there on Thursday. So, you know, that's going to be very key going into Friday. Like I said, with Powell speaking at 11 a.m. Remember that, you guys. So that's really the key this week. You know, we got a lot of FOMC speakers this week. Monday and Tuesday was a lot. You seen what how the market reacted with what they were saying today. You know, it was a lot of speakers today for real. But it's gonna be a lot more on Thursday and Friday, and that's what it is this week. So be on the lookout for these Fed speakers, and remember economic data. Pretty much, that's it. Let's go ahead and get into the charts and numbers, though. Let's stab right into it. All right. We're gonna start with the SPY here, as we always do. We got a new platform look here as well. Hope some of you like the darkness. If not, oh well. I like the darkness on the platform. I can dig it. It makes it clearer to me. But right here, SPY close 14.81. So we're right here to support you guys. If you're following with me, let's see. We can change it. We can change it black. Make it real good. If you following along with me, you know, black right here. Do y'all want to? We can do black. We can do white. We do white. We do white. We do white. If you're following along with me here, um, um, yeah, 410 support right here at the spot. From the 1 day perspective here, they did go down technically. Got rejected right there at 412. So that is resistance now, and support is still being 410, you guys. But we don't know. We're right here too close to it, so it could pan out more downside pressure tomorrow. That's what I can see. You know, kind of got them pinned right here, 410. So we'll see. But looking at it both ways, overall, the market could be done selling. You know, considering these earnings come out good tomorrow. We'll see how that plays out with Target and everything else. You know, pretty much, you guys, to the upside, I'm looking at on the spot tomorrow. You got to retest that 412 area. If you can get back to 412, I'm assuming you break above 460 and retest 480 now. And you can show upside to 412.80. Then the next level I'm looking for is just that 413. And at least if you're bullish, you're going to pin it and consolidate. If you're really bullish, you're going to keep breaking above. So that's what I'm looking at for now in the spot to do. We're right here at support again, you guys. You know how support turns into breakouts every time. We've been here for a month now, and it looks like the same thing's about to happen. But a possible consolidation breakout here, looking at right here with the channel we're in, following along right there. See, we're in consolidation mode. So right now, it looks like it could be possible if you get above 413, you're breaking out of that consolidation mode. And really, if you get 414.92, you're definitely out of it. So that's the upside momentum you really want to see there. You know, well, a 412 retest to the upside, you know, to even show that you're bullish, it must happen. But if not, to the downside, and this is your top, because you remember support can turn to resistance. Remember that, you guys. Support can turn into resistance, and resistance can turn into support. So those things alternate, and that's where people win and lose a lot of money. That's pretty much how the market works. But overall, and I just thought about something as I was thinking about how the market worked. The VIX volatility, gotta have that pulled up. Yes, sir. But okay, that's another story. But we go to the VIX in a moment. But back to the spot. Like I said, to the downside, if this is if support turns into resistance, and this is the top here, meaning resistance is the top, support is your bottom. So if this is the top though, to the downside, I am looking for or back test at 410. And if you finally break 410, I think the next level is about 409. To the downside, even possible 4850 could be a target the bears want to get to. And if that doesn't hold you guys, next level is 406 and to 404. And then that's where we just really been. So if you can break below 404, then now we're breaking out of the trading range for the month span, but it'll be to the downside if that makes sense. So that's what we're looking at now to see if that's where we're going here, or is this just right here support still and it's about to shoot right back up. So that's what you should be looking out for on the spot right now, currently going into tomorrow. DIA 330 to the upside. I'm just looking for a break right here because we're really at critical support. So if this doesn't hold to the upside, you need to get back above 332 to really show that you're bullish on the Dow. I think, you know, if you get back above 332, I think the next level is 333.50, and you must consolidate here to even show you're bullish. Or if you get here and get rejected, then that's continuation with the bears there. Hopefully, like I said, you can get here and consolidate, and then possibly break back to 335 to the upside and really show that you're bullish on the DIA. But that's what I'm looking at for the first break to 332.40 there. If you can get that, then you'll see some buying pressure step in. To the downside, though, we're right here at critical support. 330 doesn't hold to the downside. On the next level I'm looking at for is 328.70. If you can get to 328.70, if that doesn't hold, 327.50, you guys, on the DIA to the downside. Triple Qs, you guys, right here. Well, I think we're topping out. We got to look at year to date here at Triple Qs, you guys. We got to look at 1 year now at Triple Qs, you guys. We're right here on this candle here. Boom. That's where we're at right now in the Triple Qs. So look at that. Look where we're at. technically we're on this side because we're going up. See, so we only need this much more to prove, you know, for a breakout on the triple Qs to really show that all right, the market is heading in a whole another direction and it's about to go higher. If we break above that right there on the triple Qs, that's 332.99. So if it's a possibility that triple Qs could be heading there and breaking above that level, and you know we have to start zooming out here 5 years now. You see what I'm saying? And then we could be possibly going back to the 340 area on the triple Qs. Nasdaq looking really strong with the tech sector and all this AI madness. So this AI madness has been continuing to grow since March. So keep that in mind. So it's like, you know, if it's going to continue to keep doing that, the Invesco triple Qs guys will continue to keep going up. But I think, like I said, that resistance level, the next level for you to get to is right now is 330 on the triple Qs. You get there, you break out of the year-to-date high 332.99. You break above that. Now we have to zoom out 5 years and really look at this chart and see where they're trying to really head it. Is the triple Qs trying to make a correction? Are they really trying to catch up right now and play like catch up to the SPY and like almost get to 400? Is that possible? Triple Qs 380 type deal, triple Qs 350. You know what I'm saying? You got to really start thinking about these scenarios if you're going to continue to see this bullish formation, because this could be your bottom and you don't want to be like, oh, this is the top. And you know what I'm saying? Don't get caught up in that. But at the end of the day, the triple Qs is definitely at a correction phase here, whether it's up or down. You know what I'm saying? So just be looking at the levels really closely. To the one-day perspective here at LCAOD, we're looking at triple Qs at 327. They close, so if they can break back above this 328.80 level, the next level I'm looking for is about 329.40. You get there, then you'll attack 330 for sure. That's their target there to the upside anyway. So to the downside, you know, if this is your top, because we are touching resistance, we're painting a thin line. The bears are biting their nails. They don't know whether to get out and flip sides or just keep buying shorts right here. This is the top. They don't know what's going on. They're thinking the same thing. LCLD is thinking, like, you know, triple Qs could possibly be recorrecting to 345, 350, and we're not paying attention. Or you know what I'm saying? Or this is the top. That's what most bears are thinking anyway, that this is the top. So we'll be seeing, you know, if this is the top tomorrow. Right now, if it is to the downside, I am looking at 326.40 to break back below. Get there, the next level I'm looking out for is 325 for the Bears. I think that'll get the Bears back comfortable if you get to 325, and then we'll see what happens from there if they really want to claw down or not. IWM. So okay, they're right here at critical support 172.61. Nothing too much going on in the IWM 5-day perspective here. They tagged that right there, that resistance 175, and got rejected today, you guys. So right here, IWM, boom, boom. I think, you know, if you can get to the upside level I'm looking out for tomorrow, if you can get back to 174, that'll give the bulls some hope on the IWM. You must get there and consolidate. You can't get there and reject, because if you get there and reject, you're coming right back down. It's gonna be a harder fall. So you don't want to do that, bulls on the IWM. So I'm assuming, you know, like I said, you get there, consolidate. If you can get there, you know, next level hopefully could be 175, but you got to get to 174 first. Right now, the IWM is at critical support right here. To the downside, though, level I'm looking at, Bears, all they got to do is claw. To the downside, I'm looking right here for a 172 break. You break below that, 170, 105. Next level was 170 on the IWM to the downside. VIX, volatility, the speed of the market. You know how it go. 1798, VIX. Where we at today? 1-day perspective on the VIX. So a little pop here on the VIX here. The volatility did actually pick up here. It went to $18.30. See, and this is what you know a correction is coming, because the VIX is at $18.30, but the big tech, they didn't care. They actually took that momentum and went up too. So as I said, the VIX popping up this high, and it really did hold up that high. It's at $18 now. It looks like, you know, if the VIX retests that level again tomorrow, you can guarantee the stocks will fall this time. There won't be no just big tech in the green, and you won't see that again. That's not once in a lifetime, but that happens like once or twice, maybe 3 times a year throughout the year like that. You won't see that again. So if you do see the VIX curl back up here, back to this $18 level and 20 cent level, 30 cent level, this time, like I said, you'll see every stock red. You'll see Microsoft red. You'll see Nvidia red, and it'll be like how they went up. It'll be the same way down because you really couldn't. What they were doing today was kind of really, you can do it, but you can't do it at all the time. Let's put it that way. So you got to follow the order, the structure here. The VIX shoot back up tomorrow, guaranteed. Like I said, the stocks are coming down. So that's the level I'm looking at for the upside right there. To the downside, though, since we are right here at $18, if the VIX do continue to come back down this way, now I now see how big tech held up. You'll actually see the market flip green, and then if you get some positivity out of the earnings coming out in the morning, as such as Target, you might really see the market go full bull mode because the VIX really is not going towards $20. It's actually going back towards $17, $16. So that's the way it's facing anyway right now. So if it does break down below like $17.85, $17.70, you see what I'm saying? Back into the consolidation here, I'm seeing right here. If it breaks back down into that, then like I said, I expect the market to actually turn green and go up. Big tech might even go higher, and Nvidia and it might go higher, you guys. So that's just something to be looking out for right here on the VIX. Follow that up. Meta. So Meta got that pop, you guys, that they've been waiting for, and they got it right there that they've been waiting for, and they're actually holding up now. Consolidation, still no break above 240 though. 240 is your top right now at Meta. That's confirmed. You got to get above 240 if you even want to be bullish at Meta. They know that. We know that. It's been doing that for a month now. So right here was like that was false. It was a false breakout. So 240 was a real strong area that you could tell that they really tried their best to get above. What they couldn't do is here. Look at all that space right there and here. They didn't even touch 240 at all. So now they're back right here near it over here. They're going to be trying their hardest to push back right there to 240. They must have to be even bullish. Meta, you had a tremendous earnings, but you're not going higher. I think you'll start to see profit taking if you just continue to sit here like this. Unless you can get some more positive AI news, which I assume is probably gearing up here. It looks like with Meta, so be cautious trying to short that. You know what I'm saying? But I think some AI news is gearing up here with Meta. Could be going into the summertime, and they might be about to make another breakout there, like they did with their earnings report. So it wouldn't surprise me if you get another straight line up like this to 248. And then it consolidates, and back to 242 all the way back up here. That wouldn't surprise me as well with Meta right now because, like I said, AI is very strong, and it can do this. This is real action here. From the one-day perspective, though, we're looking at Meta here tomorrow, going into tomorrow. I'm just looking for a break back to retest this area here at 239. You get right there above that. Next level I'm looking for is 240. Come on, Meta. 240. Where you at? 240.60. Consolidate. No rejection. All right. And then that'll prove to people that you're bullish. People will actually get bullish with Meta to the upside. To the downside, though, if not, this is your top like it has been. I'm just looking for a break back to 237.20. That doesn't hold. Next level I'm looking for is that 235 level. I think that's a support level that can turn into resistance. So 235 is a level up to the downside I'm looking at on Meta. Apple. Sour apple. I think we might be trading this tomorrow. Apple's is same thing, same situation as Meta. Just they're a little bit more recent. They had their earnings breakout here and here. Boom, boom. You got two breakouts. Okay. So now that you got that breakout, you're just bull flagging. You're just really staying here at the tops here. You're just consolidating up here in these areas. And that's good, but as I said, with like Meta, Apple must do the same. You need another line up here, a breakout point to show that you're really bullish. That's just what it is here. So that looks like it could be about at 175. I think that's a target that they want to hit anyway. But just check and see once they do hit it. If they do hit it, is it getting rejected or is it going to consolidate? That's the key now. because, the moves are kind of being made. They're cooling up here. We've been bunched up, scrunched up, consolidation. So consolidating for weeks, months, so about a month. So it's really looking for another breakout, like I said, to the upside or downside. We could be channeling back in. You just never know. I think if we channel back in, it'll be right there at that support level where I said that was resistance at 1.167, 168. So that's what I'm still looking at right now. Key on Apple right now. Them really the levels right there. So yeah, that's pretty much it right there. So from the 1 day perspective, you guys, sorry, I'm looking at my phone. From the 1 day perspective, let me clear this. Tomorrow, looking at Apple, you guys, to the upside. I'm just looking for, like I said, a break back to 173 retest. You can break above that. Next level, I'm looking for really, like I said, 175 Apple. If the market is going to continue to show bullish momentum and hold up from where we're at, then yeah, 175 is a level that they can hit to the upside. So, but you must get back to 173 first to even show that you're bullish on Apple. To the downside, if this is your top, I'm looking for a back test at 171. If that doesn't hold, I'm looking at the next level to be about 170 to that 169.53 level, or maybe even 169.50 level right there to the downside on Apple. Tesla, right here, 168.53 close, right? That's correct. That's correct. I see right here, 168. Yeah, 168. Oh, this after hours too. Okay. So they actually closed at 1. I see, 166. But they right now after hours, Tesla's up a couple dollars after hours. So yeah, okay. I see. That's cool. 168. So tomorrow, bullish momentum. If Tesla can keep this up, they just got to get to 170. You get to 170, Tesla can really start to get to 170, 150, all the way to 170, 250. And if they get there, then, just see if it gets rejected back down to the downside or it consolidates and breaks out to 175. That's the next thing to be looking out for on Tesla to the upside. To the downside, though, if this is your top, because this has been your recent top, just looking for a break back all the way to 165 retest. This time, I don't think it'll hold if it does back test this time. I think it's going to break below 165, and we'll see Tesla around 162.80 to the downside. Google. So they hit that move 120. Remember the owner of JP Morgan, he brought in billions of dollars, millions of dollars of shares with Google recently, I think like 2 days ago or over the weekend. So that was the target, 120, and they tagged it, and they're closed right there, 119. So Google is still showing bullish formation, like, that they want to continue to go up. So if this AI stuff continues to stay strong, and you see more buyers with it, like today, and the market's green tomorrow. Yeah, I expect the Google to go back up, retest 120 again to the upside. If you break above 120 this time, next level I'm looking out for is 122 on Google, and see if it rejects or it consolidates. And if it consolidates and holds up, 125 could be the next numbers there on Google. Looking further here with the AI situation, Google's still cheap, so we're just grinding on up here, they're actually playing catch up. Remember that AI news just got kind of started with them. So that's just something to be thinking about. But, if 120 was their recent target for now and they just wanted to hit that and prove a point, then this is your top here. I'm expecting to pull back right back to 117.60. If that doesn't hold, next level I'm looking for back to is 116. And, to the downside on Google. So that's pretty much it. That's pretty much it, you guys. Target earnings tomorrow. Remember, that's what we're looking out for. Target earnings in the morning. We'll see. They say the move is going to be pretty big here. It could be within. They said a $10 to $20 move. Wall Street is expecting 10, so some people are expecting 20. Who knows? But who knows? LCAOD knows that this is target. We can see something around this caliber happen here to the upside, or if things are not good, we could see something around this caliber happen to the downside on target. For real, this could be a real target here. So Target is going to have a target tomorrow. They report earnings in the morning. Stay tuned to that. That's pretty much it, though. Like I said, crypto is a little still mixed. Everything's still mixed. Oil and all that still down. All that still going on. Everything still happening the same way it was happening on the other recaps. So that's pretty much it, you guys. We'll be back tomorrow with another recap and see how things played out. But look at C Limited earnings. Oh, gap down here, 85 to all the way to $70. So big red candle here for their earnings. See what I'm saying? Expect a move like this tomorrow for Target either way, up or down. So earnings have really been paying out this week. It looks like these companies are really getting to the bag. They either have it or don't. So yeah, they're moving the market around with all of this. So nearly 19%, down 20%, almost down 20% there on C Limited. So nobody's going to Disney, so you can expect nobody's going to C Limited either. That's just the way things are this summer, you guys. But these could be discounts though. Keep that in mind. These are good companies, man, too, for the future. But it's not right now. It's too much. It can't afford inflation and all that, everything. But we'll be back tomorrow, you guys. We'll be back tomorrow with another recap. And that's it. Stock futures are slightly higher as Wall Street focuses on debt ceiling negotiations. Still, that's the headlines, you guys. So be on the lookout for that. Continuing on tomorrow, man. And I'll see y'all tomorrow. This was the recap. You. Oh, sorry. This was the recap. I think my computer froze. All right, yeah, whatever. This was the recap. I'll see y'all tomorrow, man.